Bulkley Valley.
You know, somewhere quietly to himself, Paul Calandra smiles. Just a year ago, the Liberals were championing a new way of listening to Canadians, but little did Canadians know you needed $1,500 to get their ear. But tis the season for stories, Mr. Speaker. So here's one. There was once a young prince with luscious locks and looks to charm, and he told the good people of this land that he would bring fairness to their democracy and make each and every vote count. Well, Canadians are suddenly waking up and they want to know, will this government actually bring in a fair, proportional voting system, or was that all just a fairy tale?
The Honourable Minister of Democratic Institutions.
Mr. Speaker, as a government, we're proud to hear from Canadians before introducing legislation. It's why my parliamentary secretary and I traveled the country hearing from Canadians. It's why we brought together a committee to act as a forum to hear from Canadians. It's why, Mr. Speaker, we are reaching out in a new digital initiative in which 250,000 Canadians have already participated in, Mr. Speaker. We look forward to hearing from many more voices before introducing legislation in this House.
Order. 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 Honourable members should remember, I know it's an exciting time of year. Members should contain themselves, really. Remember, you better not shout, you better not cry. The Honourable Member for Skeena, Bulkley Valley.
Well, Mr. Speaker, if Canadians had a nickel for every empty answer they got on electoral reform, well, they might be able to afford going to one of those Liberal fundraisers. But enough with the doublespeak. We have an historic opportunity to rise above narrow partisan interest and make every vote count. So here's one more chance for this government to live up to its promise to Canadians. Will they drop the excuses, pick up a pen, work with all of the parties to create a new and fair voting system where each and every vote counts, yes or no?
Honourable Minister of Democratic Institutions.
Mr. Speaker, as a government, we continue to be committed to strengthening our democratic institutions. We continue to be committed to working with all members of this House to strengthen what we have. And, Mr. Speaker, we're seriously committed to hearing from many more Canadians, not just through the traditional means of engagement, but through new, innovative digital initiatives. Over 250,000 Canadians have felt empowered and are responding through our digital campaign, Mr. Speaker. We look forward to hearing from many more voices before we introduce legislation.
Député de Mégantic-Lérade.